Hello everyone, hope you're doing well. I'm so happy to be back in this page. And it's my hope that you'll be doing well, you'll be practicing healthy eating habits. As always, every day we said nutrition, your health and wealth. So when you're back at home, even by yourself, always consider that to make sure whatever you consume in your body, it's very healthy for you. So we say today we are going to be learning and relearning on nutrition for middle-aged people, and we are going to mix both the male and female, in one session. But in case you have any personal question that you always want to consult with me, always reach out and you'll get all the answers, because sometimes you have your own personal questions that maybe you're facing something at a personal level and you need just to you need clarification. So as we start on this topic, first thing I would like to say, like, this age, it's always a very tricky age because there is a lot that's happening in your life. You have a lot to think about work, you need to think about family, you need to think about career advancement, you need to think about your future. You are there trying also to cover up anything that you missed in your younger age, like you have to cover up what it missed in you. And so it's a bit very tricky to deal with this age, but don't worry, there is always people who can always hold your hands and tell you move this and this and this, who can mentor you through this life journey. So during this age, you tend to find out that there are a lot of people who start developing some mental health issues because what's happening, it's a lot for them to handle and they really don't know how to do about it. It goes to an extent of affecting when you're feeding habits, that you can either find you are doing too much of food or very little food, now leading to issues of malnutrition. Like, you'll find most of people are obese, some people are even underweight, like they're not eating, like their routine, it's affected such that they're not eating as it's expected. So guys, we say it's a very tricky age that everybody need to be careful with. And you, in this age, we always say, like, your nutritional status, that's the BMI, it should be between 18.5 to 24.9. That is the healthy nutritional status that you're always expected, but not even at this age only, but even all throughout the ages you need to be in that, because that's the healthy nutritional status that you're supposed to be in. So let us focus directly on what you're supposed to take and what you're supposed to avoid, so that you're able to maintain that healthy status, guys. So let me start with what first you're supposed to consider consuming. Most of the times you need to always always work on the protein intake. Like, proteins are very essential at this life stage, because they are there to build and repair the bones and muscles. Remember, at this age is whereby you're using a lot of energy, either physically or mentally, and there is a lot of loss in the bones and in the muscles. So you need to always repair them and build them, like they need to be strong all the time. So we encourage you to take proteins, because that's the group of food that helps to build on the muscles and the bones, which are very essential in your body, because that's what keeps your body moving. With poor bones and poor muscles, it will be very hard for you to functioning like naturally, like with the energy and the sight that you need to always function. So always consider taking a lot of proteins at this age. But remember, it's not only just proteins. You need to be careful with the proteins that you're taking. You need to take lean proteins. Lean proteins means that these are proteins that do not have a lot of fats in them. So they need to be very lean as much as possible. That's if you're taking meat, if you're taking mutton, if you're taking pork, any kind of meat that you're taking, it should have very little fat, guys. And don't cook again meat with another oil, like cooking oil again, because if the meat has some fat in it, again you go adding another fat in it, so you are risking again your body to other lifestyle diseases that you're calling into your body. Then the same proteins, you can always take the cereals, that they are very best sources of protein. The nuts and the seeds, always have them in your diet, like most of the time always incorporate them in your diet. Then at the same time, you need to increase the intake of foods that are very high in vitamin C, D and K, as well as calcium, iron and magnesium. They All of them, they also help you to build your muscles and to build on your bones. So it's good to always take those foods that are very high in those nutrients, guys. Then the other thing that you should always consider every day is how you take your fruits and how you take your vegetables. In every meal, if it's possible, you're supposed to take vegetables and a fruit, if that's possible. If it's not possible in every meal to do it, at least do it once in a day. Either have a fruit or have a vegetable. Vegetables and fruits, they carry a lot of nutrients that are needed in your body. Variety of them, you'll find them in fruits and vegetables. So we encourage taking as much fruits and vegetables as possible. The best thing with vegetables and fruits, they will never have any effect on your body, despite how much you will take them. They will not affect your body, because again they will always act as refuges in your body to help in the digestion and absorption of the other foods in the body. So it's good to always keep in your mind, fruits and vegetables, they are very healthy. And the other thing with fruits and vegetables, they are always a source of energy as well. So you'll find like you can take fruits and vegetables and you are full. You did not take something else, but you'll find taking fruits and vegetables, they make your body full, like you feel you are just full, you don't need to take any other food. So they are the best that you can always take every day. Consider having them every day. Every time you are taking a meal, make sure your vegetables are so many, like there are many compared to the other food group in your body. Yeah. Then another issue that you need to be very careful with during this age group is about, you need to check on your fat intake. How much fat are you bringing to your body? You need to take food that are very low fat or free fat, like they don't have any fat or they are very low in fat, simply because this fat, they always cause you another lifestyle diseases like hypertension, stroke, diabetes, obesity. All those are are lifestyle diseases that are related to the food that you take, especially when you're taking a lot of foods that are very high in fats. So kindly consider taking foods that are very low in fat or they are fat free, because the moment you take a lot of fat, you'll find like the cholesterol always goes and deposit along your blood vessel walls. The more it continues depositing that blood vessel, it makes it very narrow, it becomes very small, such that when the blood now is pumping, it have to pump at a very high pressure, like there is a lot of force being used to pump that blood. Now you lead to other issues on hypertension, on stroke, and Obesity is just because of the increased weight, because of so many fats in your body. So guys, always consider as much as possible to reduce the intake of fat in your body. Then the other thing that I need to talk about is reducing the what, how do I call them, reducing the intake of carbohydrates or sugars in the body. I remember we said, like, at this age, you are at a very high chance of developing mental health issues. And mental health is just roughly about how your brain functions, like how it is affected, like the proper functioning of your brain is affected. And it's very yeah, we find out, like, foods very high in sugars or carbohydrates, they always have a very great effect on your brain functioning. Like, you find them slowing down on your thinking capacity, decision making. Like, it really affects how your brain works in a way that it slows down how you're thinking. Now remember, if you have some mental health issues, again, now the the brain is functioning slow because of these sugars that you're taking. Kindly reduce taking foods that are very high in sugars and carbohydrates. I hope we are together in that that mhm, that session about carbohydrates. Another thing that always affect again your brain functioning is taking a lot of caffeine and alcohol or any drugs. You find caffeines like from the coffee, from the tea, mm, yeah, you find those caffeines from those beverages, they affect also your brain function, so it starts altering how your brain functions. And now if you have a high chance of developing mental health, again, you are taking this caffeine that's also affecting how your brain functions, you now expose it to a higher rate of be mentally ill. So it's good to reduce on those things. Then we at this in the to reduce the sugars of the carbohydrates, always consider taking foods that are all grains. All grains, we talk about foods that are not processed, like they have not gone through the manufacturing, the processing, the packaging, all the process, like the fine refined food that we buy from the supermarket. We just encourage taking foods that are all grains, like taking the 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 boiled maize, or the maize that have not gone through processing to remove the outer covering of the corns. So you just have the natural things without going, that have not gone through the processing and manufacturing issues. Then something else that I need to talk is about, you consider all the time to have enough sleep for your body, regular exercises, relaxing moments for your body, and having some positive attitudes or positive thoughts about yourself, and always having gratitude about yourself. Like, every time you need to appreciate what you are, thinking it in a positive manner, have enough time to relax your body, have enough time to do just not exercise that will harm your body, but just exercise that will make your body relax or burn out some fat. It's a very good way of keeping you going, especially if you're going a lot of challenges in this age group, because we said it's a lot that always happen to you. Then the last thing that I want to talk about is it's about how much fluid do you take for your body. I know a lot of people don't like taking water. There are some people who stay 2 days without taking water and they feel they are not thirsty. Either you're thirsty or not, it's good to always consider to take a lot of fluids. A lot of fluids is like fresh water that's clean, fresh, clean drinking water that's good for your body. and fresh juices that are naturally made, because the moment you take again the juices that have gone through the manufacturing process, they add sugars in those juices, or yeah, you find again you're taking the sugars. It's good, just consider taking fresh juice that you can either make from home or just buy somewhere where they make fresh juice. Like you see, they have the fruits there, they blend them there, and you take them direct. The fluids in your body, it will always help you to keep your body nourished, to keep your skin fresh, to keep your skin very smooth, and as well as help in balancing the electrolytes in your body, so that your body is able to function well. Without water, your body will always be dehydrated, having dry skins, and all that. And remember also, fluids, they help in more production of blood in the body, and blood is what keeps your body moving, because it's like the fuel of your body. So if you have a little blood, then you now have other challenges like fatigue, fainting out, anemia, or other issues. So water and fresh juice, we encourage people to take those fluids as much as possible, guys. Always keep that in mind. Yeah, and also at this age group, let me talk about something that might help you out. Is you need to, if possible, or just do it, not if possible, because it will always help you to work out some of these challenges. Always have a meal plan and a diet and a meal plan, something that you have really, either a diet plan or we call it a diet plan, a meal plan, or a cooking timetable, depending how you want to, the word that you want to use. This one helps you to be able to easily know, like, what am I consuming a lot, what is it that I'm not consuming, what are different food groups that they are available but I don't consider taking them. Because the moment you have a meal plan, it really helps you to know, like, I've been consuming a lot of garlic, I've not been consuming, let's say, potatoes, I've been doing a lot of bread, I've not doing sweet bread. So it really helps you, because the moment you have that meal, it's very easy for you to capture all the food groups, and you'll be able now to balance on your foods. And since on this age you're also careful with your diet, you'll find out, like, what you need to put in most of the days. Like, what do I need to, like you said, you need to increase your proteins intake. You'll find most of the in your meal plan, most of the food that you take is proteins. Then lower cholesterol or fats as much as possible, as well as the sugars or the carbohydrates. So it will really help you to be able to know, what am I taking much, what am I taking little, what is it that I'm forgetting. So it's always a good a good thing to have a meal plan for you at home, either you're living alone or either with your family. It doesn't matter, it really helps you. Then the last thing that I want to talk is, like, always keep at the back of your mind that your body is the only place you have to live. So take care of it. Your body is the only place that you have to live. Always take care of it. Yeah, because if you don't take care of your body, then even whatever you're trying to do, you'll not be able to do it. Nothing you can do without your body functioning well. And now it brings us back to our slogan that nutrition, your health, and wealth. All the time, keep that in mind. If you have some wealth, use it for your health. And if you take your health as your wealth all the time. Because without proper health, your health will just be used out. Your wealth will just be used out. And if you have the wealth and you don't want to take care again of your health, then what happens? Will you look for that wealth? No. It's good always to take care of your health and take care of your wealth at the same time. So thank you for always following my page. Our page, we say it's our page because we are here, all of us, to learn from it. Yes, so thank you so much, and it's my hope that you have learned something from this topic of discussion. If you have any question that's personal or you need more clarification, always reach out for me for further consultation. So just continue showing love to this page to make it grow and to reach out to more people by always watching the videos, liking, commenting, subscribing, and then sharing to the other people. Let them also get this information. Thank you so much. See you on the next topic that we are going to discuss. If you have any topic that you want to we bring here, always comment down in the comment section so that you are able to know. Yes, I have other topics, but I will give priority of what you people will suggest. Somebody has suggested about this topic that needed nutrition for men at 40, and now since that's a middle age, that's why I decided just to do the middle age group. So bye bye, see you in the next one.